Have you ever wondered how voices are made? I was wondering that, so I decided to do a project on it. So, how are our voices made? Speech doesn't really start in our lungs. It actually starts in the brain. So, there are four processes to voice, or speech. There's the initiation, the phonation, the oronasal process, the articulation, and the initiation, the moment that the air is expelled from the lungs. Phonation occurs at the larynx. The larynx has two folds, and the gap is called the glottis. It can be opened, air passes through when it's opened, or closed. Air doesn't pass through. The oronasal part is after going through the larynx, then the air can go through the oral/nasal cavity. This helps make some nasal consonant sounds. The articulation. Lastly, this takes place in the mouth and involves upper and lower lips, upper and lower teeth, roof of mouth, and the tongue. So your brain sends a message to the lungs to expel air, and it goes through the larynx. Vocal folds and the folds vibrate until making the sound. Then the larynx molds it into the thing you want to come out. The vibration produces the sound wave for your voice. The lungs are the pump, the larynx is the muscle, the articulators, lips, tongue, and roof, and the nasal cavity, fine-tune to create sounds because the voice starts in your brain. Brain trauma can cause someone not to be able to talk, kind of like deaf. Well, not like dead deaf, but like can't hear. So this is a picture of the larynx, the epiglottis. This is where the voices come out, and the vocal folds, false vocal folds. They evolved over time. They're for singing, and the vocal folds are for normal talking. And that's the trachea. Don't really know how to say that, but that is where it's that's where it's produced. And this is the cycle of the voice production. First, it starts with the respiratory system, then the phonatory system, the articulatory system, auditory system, so you know what you're saying, and then the nervous system. So you can't really read it, but this is oral cautery. The oral cautery is kind of where it does the final part in making the voice to come out of the mouth. The pharynx is the larynx, kind of like the larynx, but above the larynx, and it helps the larynx, molds it into what you want. And so, close up of this picture, I'll make it bigger. So the vocicula, it's the outer shell of the glottis, the median glottis. Next, the stuff surrounding the shell, the epiglottis, more shell. The tuberculus is one of the things that help block air and that kind of stuff. And the trachea is where the voice comes out, is produced in the first place. And then let's get this over here. It's one of the false folds, and where's the other fold? And the ventricular fold is a normal fold, and the vocal fold. And, well, short video, and that's about my project. Bye.